Welcome back in. Well, as you guys can see, we are joined by some special guests here in the studio, and we are thrilled to have the undefeated Rio Americano football team on the show tonight. And representing the Raiders, let's introduce these guys. We're going to start off over here. We have seniors Isaiah Langham and senior Antonio Salcido. And then on the other side, we're going to go over here. We have the defensive end, Tony Black there. And right next to him, head coach and mastermind of the football squad, the one, the only, Reed Sanders. Thank you guys all so much for spending your Sunday evening with us here. So let's just get straight into it. Last year, this was a team that was 3-7. You guys flipped the script. You're off to a 7-0 start this year. What is the big change from last year to this year, and what do you attribute that success to?
The biggest thing was just a change in the mindset, the shift mentally. Like I told the players, you guys are in control. My strength coach, Brian Brickey, did a really good job in the offseason. We really hit the weight room hard. So there's really no secret sauce to it. We've been living in the weight room. We condition hard. We practice hard. And they just want to win. So I told them, if you guys buy in, you listen. I know you guys haven't been there, but I've been there before. Just trust me and follow my lead. And the guys that stay, I told them you'll be successful. And we're right where we want to be in the thick of things.
Have you guys noticed a shift in how other teams approach you guys now from the Raiders of last season? Like, oh, maybe this is an easier game on the schedule too. This team's undefeated. We got to take them seriously, and we still can't beat them even if we're trying to game plan for them.
Some more teams treat us with some respect. Now that we beat Christian Brothers now, we're going into Vista. I know they're ready for us. We're ready too.
Isaiah, tell me about that Christian Brothers game. It was our game of the week, so I was there. A great atmosphere, chippy game. Those two teams don't like each other very much, but it was a fun game of football, but a big win for you guys. How big did that win mean for the program as of now?
It means a lot because we never beat Rio. We never beat Christian Brothers, I don't think, in the program history. So it's a big win. I ranked higher than us in SAC and everything, so big win. No one thought we were going to win. We just had to win.
So it's interesting, through the first 7 games of the season this year, you guys have clearly put the league on notice. And I guess it's safe to say that you guys are going from hunting last year to being the hunted this year because of the record. Do you guys feel that there's a target on your backs because of the success? And how do you guys embrace that?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because last year I don't think everybody was hungry like we was this year. So now that we're more hungry, more people was coming for us. So, we're ready for it, just like I said.
Now, Isaiah, Toby, obviously, I think anybody would want to conclude their senior year with whether it's a section banner, a state banner, some kind of success. What is this team kind of hoping to accomplish with that?
I want that ring, baby. I want that ring on my finger.
Yeah, for sure. We want to win a state championship.
And so far, obviously the success that you guys have put in, it's not just that you guys are putting up points. I saw a few goose eggs on there that you guys served the opposing team. When you have a team like this who can get it done on both sides of the ball and be so efficient like that, how do you guys keep yourselves grounded and humbled from week to week, knowing that you're defeating these teams and doing it in an emphatic manner?
Like Coach said, we got high expectations, so we knew we was going to do that, so we just got high expectations.
Well, one thing that I learned really quickly, Kevin, not only watching you guys play on Friday night, but attending one of your practices this week, there's a lot of personality on this squad in a good way. And, Coach, you clearly encourage that personality to show itself at the right points. So can you tell me a little bit about managing those personalities? And I have a question for y'all after Coach is done with that.
I want everyone to be themselves, but, they know I hold them to a high standard. On the field, off the field, in the classroom, you can't play for me if you don't, do your work. And I can tell everybody, I am not for everybody. I'm not for every kid. So we've had kids that walked away from the program because I walk light, but I carry a big stick, and I want them to understand that I'm always going to nitpick. I'm always going to find something. Like if we could win 47-0, well, we had too many penalties. We didn't do this right. We didn't play our best game. To this point, I still don't think we played a complete game. Even last Friday, I think offensively we left too many points on the board. But as a play caller, it feels good knowing that all I have to do is score 14 points and we're going to win a football game. And we removed all the egos. Like I told them, we just want to win. How we win, it doesn't matter. The defense can score the touchdowns, interceptions, fumbles, return, whatever. But as long as we're walking away winning, how we win, it doesn't matter. So I think I do a really good job of keeping them grounded. The coaches do a really good job of keeping them grounded. But like we said, we set lofty goals, and we just work towards them every single day.
Well, Coach may have removed the egos, but y'all got to have an attitude, right, to play football a little bit. And it's not a personal attitude, individual attitudes, it's a team attitude. So what is the attitude of the Rio Americano Raiders?
We was just tired of being disrespected. You know, last year they didn't take us really serious, so you know, we was tired of all the disrespect. You know, now they respect us.
Now, out of curiosity, do you guys have any pregame rituals that you do before a game? Is there anything that you guys do to loosen up or lighten up or to relax before a game?
Everybody's already loosening. You know?
Yeah.
we already good. We come in every time with, you know, like Coach said, high expectations. So, you know, we just gotta show out on the field.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all we gotta do.
I have a pregame ritual because, you know, I grew up playing football where on the bus you're quiet, you're not talking. I'm like, look, I'm not even gonna upset myself and get my blood pressure up. I just ride with the coach. I'm gonna let them do whatever they want to on the bus. You know, I'm used to pregame meal, it being silent. These dudes in there talking. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just grab my food. I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna come back when it's time to go through the special teams call out. So I let them be themselves, and I think it's paying off.
Tell me about the Rio Americano Raiders fan base. What's campus life like? Like, what is it like to be a Raider? Tell me about that.
I think we got the best student section in the whole section. That's all I'm saying. The Rio Raiders are loud and rowdy, always.
Jordan, Sean Carroll, you know.
Hey, shout out to the boys.
Shout out to the boys.
They're also not afraid to take flags to the opposing side of the stadium. I've seen from time to time. So the Raiders do it different.
I see that. Now, speaking of the school and the culture and whatnot, do you guys feel that because you're 7-0 and you're kind of the great story for the school, do you, as football players, do you guys walk around campus with a little more swag or, confidence because of the fact you're doing so well? And how has as students embraced you?
Never that. We don't walk with a sense of like cockiness. That's just not a place to do that. But we know what we do, and it's just that's I don't even know.
Now, with that being said, coming up for you guys, you have a very good opponent in Vista del Lago. Knowing that it's going to be a bit of a challenge and whatnot, how excited are you to face the Eagles, and how badly do you want this W?
Oh, I'm very excited. You know, I love competition. We love competition. So, you know, we just want to go and be a very good team. We want to be a very good team and, you know, just get noticed. You know, get noticed by everybody. You know, turn the city up.
Yes.
I love it. Well, good deal. Well, once again, if you want to check out the Rio Americano Raiders, they will be taking on Vista del Lago this Friday. Like Matt said, this student section, the fans are definitely great. I think Toby said they're the best fans in the area, so definitely check them out. You guys, thank you so much for coming on the show. We really appreciate your guys' company.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Absolutely.